After a very long wait, super excited to get the Avengers Hellicarrier together. Set number 76153. Said to come out on June 1st, and today is June 26th. So super excited. Comes with minifigs Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, Captain America, War Machine, Nick Fury, an AIM agent, and then that MODOK. I'm actually super excited to see what that's going to look like. 1,244 pieces. I'm assuming quite a few bags. Let's open it up and see what we got going inside. It's a thick instruction book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bags, right? A couple little guys here. Alright, there's not bags. I can't count bags. I can't count. But let's get to bag one. Bag one all wrapped up. Not much to it. Just 3 minifigs. And then the little spaceship. I am not going to fire off the machine gun. I'm sure many of you know, if you've watched my videos, how that fires off. And they just get lost every single time. A new Nick Fury to me. I'm not sure if it's new in general, but new to me. I like this one. Nice little leg print. Nice little got a, what is that, trench coat going on into the leg print, which is nice. Big fan of this Black Widow. This one looks really good. Look at that hair piece. Again, all of the nice printing up and down on, and new weapons for her too. And I think my favorite minifig in this set might be this guy. This guy's got just all of it going on here, right? He's got the little jetpack, major gun going on. So the AIM agent, so far, my favorite, but I'm pretty sure MODOK, even though he's not a minifig, is going to probably take the cake as figs for this set. Let's see. Bag two all wrapped up. Big fan of the minifigs in this set. I was really talking it up. And AIM agent, I really think these two also are great. I think the detail they added to War Machine and to Miss Marvel are great. That MODOK, obviously, is not a minifig, but it is a pretty standout fig in general. I don't know, call them, I guess, miscellaneous fig, big fig. But the War Machine, they added quite a bit to him. All the little flair that War Machine has over Iron Man. We obviously know his suit is quite a bit bigger, but not better, right, than Iron Man's. And these stands for Iron Man and for Miss Marvel are both really nice stands. Has a little bit extra, like they're, you know, flying away. And then MODOK himself, he's got little cannons or guns, well, you know, whatever you want to call it for MODOK. They did a good job forming them. Looks pretty good. Oh, just knocked over Miss Marvel. Took her out. She's supposed to be the strongest. Alright, guys. On to bag three. Bag three all wrapped up. Not a whole lot to cover here. Just the base of the Hellicarrier. Looks like we got some stuff that's going to be moving. Also some, looks like maybe, like, not quite sure what's going to connect to those actually yet. So we'll see. On to bag four. Bag four all wrapped up. More of the base. Couple seats going on over here. Got a little coffee mug too. And we do some moving pieces here. Also, like if it slides on its bottom, or I guess this little wheel down here, we'll move something. We'll find out what happens. But on to bag five. Bag five all wrapped up. Kind of how they got this all to move in here. So interested to see what this is actually going to do, and kind of the front end of the Hellicarrier coming together. On to bag six. Bag six all wrapped up. Mainly the front of the Hellicarrier coming together, the cockpit of the Hellicarrier, and a little bit more added to the back, and then some of the wings going on over here. On to bag seven. Bag seven's all wrapped up. Deck of the Hellicarrier coming together. Mostly just a little bit more detail coming in, and then we got more of this that moves throughout the center of the body, which we've been seeing as the bags have come along. I'm assuming this wheel on the bottom right there is how the whole piece will be moving, but we'll see what happens as it comes along. On to bag eight. Bag eight all wrapped up. that is the probably worst Iron Man figurine out of all of them that I have. I'll be changing it out. Top coming together, all the wings with the wind turbine will go, and then what will probably be MODOK's prison. But yeah, I can't get over that Iron Man, guys. It's real ugly. It's getting switched out for another one of mine. Considering how good all the other ones were, I'm actually very disappointed in that one. But the Hellicarrier is coming together really well. Bag 9's all wrapped up. Kind of my final thoughts of the minifigs and the Hellicarrier itself. In no particular order other than Iron Man being last on which minifigs I think are my favorite. I do think that the first three are probably the best. Mainly because of all the extra, like, you know, bedazzling you get to do to them, we'll say. But they do come with nice accessories, and I do think they are just the better ones in the set, my personal opinion. Even though I do think Black Widow and Nick Fury are really good, same with Thor. And then Iron Man, like I've said in many of my not many of my videos, but previous video, he'll probably get switched out for one of my other Iron Mans just because I think they did a very poor job on him. But kind of re-show him off here and kind of get him out of the frame. Here's War Machine. Really cool extras on his suit, I thought. Nice cool detail on his body, leg print. We have the AIM agent. Again, really cool accessories for him. A little jetpack looks nice, and then the added little bonus they did for it to add just a little bit extra flair. Got Miss Marvel. Again, nice little leg print on her. Her new and improved haircut. But you do get still the Carol Danvers hair if you wanted to switch it up. Nick Fury. Not a whole lot there. Still nice leg print there as well. Black Widow. Thor. And then this terrible Iron Man. So the reason I'm so upset about this Iron Man is that they have done a way better job with other Iron Man, and I'm just going to go on like a 10-second rant. Oh, it doesn't even want to focus. That's how mad it is about this Iron Man. They've done such a good job with other Iron Man suits. This one is just terrible. Like, look at it. Not good. But that's my 2 cents. I'm done. And then the little ship. Nice little ship they added. I mean, they can't do a whole lot because, you know, it's a little bit smaller scale compared to the other UCS Hellicarrier, which I wish I had, but I do not. But this is still nice. And then on to the Hellicarrier. We'll add right to the back. We'll show off MODOK first because he's not a minifig. He is just a fig. But he fits right in the back of the Hellicarrier. Nice little storage home for him so you don't lose him in general. Pieces don't go flying off. But they did a good job with this MODOK. I mean, for it being a giant fig or a miscellaneous fig, I don't know. Whatever you want to qualify it as. Still a great job. And like I said, he does fit really well inside of there. One-handed is always tough, but when you get the other hand involved, oh man, wow, I'm embarrassing myself. There we go. But they did have like a nice little jail cell for him. I wish it wasn't as predominant in the back of it. Maybe a little bit more sloped off in this region right here. There we go. Could have been a little bit more sloped off here to maybe not make it look so jagged. That's just me being nitpicky. I do think as a total overall package, I think the Hellicarrier looks really good. And there's a lot of spots where I could be nitpicky, but you know, I don't like to be like super nitpicky. The set was $120. Was it worth $120? Absolutely. There's just a few things that I wish were a little different. So I kind of go over that, and then I'll go over the things that I really, really like. So these front little machine gun turrets, wish these could have been a little bit better, or maybe just not the design they did. Now it was creative, so they do move. So you can move these, which is nice. So And they do stay where you point them, but they still look a little weird up close. Just that little gap looks a little odd to me. And my other, I guess, little nitpicky thing is I wish the engines were further reset in there. They do stick out quite a bit, which we all know if we've seen the Avengers, they don't stick out that far in the actual movie. So, a little nitpicky, like I said. But other than that, again, I think everything comes together really well. I think they brought the shape of the Hellicarrier together really well, and a lot of the extra little detail they added I like. So you get like even like this little thing right here, right? They didn't have to include that, right? But it has a little flair. Or how about up here with the little wings and little things there? Again, didn't have to add that, but they decided to. One of my biggest things I like about the Hellicarrier was the fact that the internals, while doing that, you were not 100% sure what that was going to do or how that was going to bring it together. But those internal pieces that I was showing you that were moving through bag 1 through 8 actually came together so that if you wanted to wheel it, right, that on the bottom, that bottom wheel does move the Hellicarrier's engines or turbines, and it's just this too. So if you're like holding it and wanting to play with it, you can just be like this to make it look like it's flying. So for kids, I think that's a lot of fun. I mean, as an adult, I'm not gonna lie to you, I chased my dog around. That's one of my favorite activities to do with Legos. If you guys think he's afraid of them, he's not. He thinks it's a huge game. So don't worry, he wasn't like freaking out. Other little details, you have like this antenna right here. It does move, does swivel. You know, nice little detail. This giant freaking cannon, I'm gonna shoot it off and hit my hand. Yes, hit my hand. So that's a big old cannon. I'm not used to this. I have not seen one like this. I'm sure it's been out there before, but I have not seen it. And then we do have inside the cockpit as well, which has got 3 seats. I took one out because Black Widow is a little tough to get in there with their accessories. But inside of there, you have the 1, 2, and then the 3rd seat I took out. I just got to put Black Widow back in her seat. And then, again, nice little detail. That little coffee mug right there. I'm excited for the other sets, but this is the big one that I wanted to get together first out of this new series. Considering I didn't have the UCS Hellicarrier, it's nice to have one in general. I think it'll go really well with my other Marvel theme stuff. Tell me what you guys think, if you guys got it, if you guys are going to get it. What do you not like about it? What do you like about it? But seeing it in person, I definitely think it's, you know, a solid like 8 out of 10. Would I give it a 10 out of 10 like some of my other bigger sets? No. But for the money, definitely a set to go out and buy, especially if you're a Marvel fan. I think that you will not be disappointed with this set, other than, and I'm just going to keep beating this dead horse. This ugly Iron Man. So terrible. Seriously. What? Why? They couldn't have done just a little bit better, considering that this and this and this are some of the other options. All right, I promise I'm done. That's it. That's the last time I'm going to talk about Iron Man. But again, everything I think came out really well. One last little overlay of the ship. But again, even like these guys, see, like you forget to mention these things. Nice little lights for it, or like the railing. See, spin it again, and you miss things. Well, guys, you have a great day. Enjoy the rest. Hope you guys have a fun weekend. Get to building what you guys want to build. Enjoy.